Hi Leo, this is your November 14th to November 20th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Fool clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Three of Wands with the Sun and the Emperor. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. Aries, another Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, that's what it appears. As a fellow fire sign or somebody who's got a lot of fire in their chart. Especially if this person is an Aries. They don't have to be, but we got 2 separate cards for an Aries. Both the Fool and the Emperor are Aries cards. But if we want to stay general, again, a fire sign just like you, Leo. And this person will feel like a breath of fresh air for you, right? Because we're starting off with the Fool, which is clarified by the Six of Swords, right? The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, like I said, but the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith because it's going to be an easy decision. And it's like, perhaps you dealt with difficult people in the past. It was never easy with them. It was like, you know what I mean? But with this person, it will feel really easy with the Fool card. The Fool card is a person who just goes for something again and again, because it's going to be a breath of fresh air for you. For some of you, you could be meeting this person while you're on the road, while you're traveling. You don't have to be traveling far. You could be traveling to work. You could be traveling to your groceries or what have you. The Six of Swords clarifying the Fool. Both of those 2 cards could be travel cards. Spontaneous, enthusiastic travel, by the way. But again, since the Six of Swords is a card of an improvement, this is a card of things getting better, moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters, together with the Fool card, again, this is like an improvement. It's like things will it'll be easy with this person, you know? You'll be on the same page. Instant connection, instant chemistry. It's just going to be, for whatever reason, I keep hearing the word easy. Easy with them, right? We got 2 aces on the table, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. For the reading's sake, Leo, I assume you're the Queen of Wands, but you can assign the roles as you wish. You can be the King or the Queen of Wands, right? Whenever the King and the Queen of Wands come out in my spreads, by the way, this is my partners in crime couple. But for most of you, this is simply a fellow fire sign. You could still be partners in crime, and that's what it kind of feels like, because the Fool is a very spontaneous, enthusiastic card, and that's how it will feel for the 2 of you. And the Ace of Wands right next to the Fool is clarified by the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the person coming into your life. The Ace of Wands is a card of a new beginning, a very fiery, very passionate new beginning, very enthusiastic, energetic, high vibing energy, right? And I think you will very quickly decide to upgrade this relationship. In the potential outcome, we have the Three of Wands with the Sun and the Emperor. The Sun is your major arcana card, Leo. Right, that's you. And the Emperor, I assume it's the major arcana card for the person coming into your life. Again, if they are an Aries, it makes total sense. If they're not, then it's still okay. The Emperor is a card of somebody who is, you know, large and in charge, somebody who knows what he or she wants. The Emperor often comes through as a husband or a significant other figure, right? So it's kind of symbolic that in the spread on the left, you guys are vibing on the King and the Queen level, which is awesome. It's always good. But then in the potential outcome, you're taking it to the next level. Now you're vibing on your highest vibrational level, the major arcana level, right? The Three of Wands, the first card in the potential outcome, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And again, this is a fire energy, right? And I would just have to assume you are making a decision, a mutual decision to take it to the next level, because both of you are in your own potential outcome, right? And you're doing this because of the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Both of you realize that this is a golden opportunity. That's what the Ace of Pentacles says. It is a golden opportunity. To me personally, the Ace of Pentacles is the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle the other aces, but the Ace of Pentacles is like a bundle. It's like a package. All aces combined into one. There is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles, so this is the pathway to new life. Hence hence the golden opportunity. And both of you know this. It's going to be really easy in the beginning. It's not going to be complicated, and since it's so easy, since you guys are on the same page, since you vibe on the same level, since you have so much in common, you speak the same love language, why waste time? You know, take it all away with this person. That's, I think, is going to be the attitude. Probably because there's love, right? The Sun, by the way, is not only your major arcana card, it's the happiest card in the deck. Right, and whenever the Fool and the Sun cards come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between those two cards. In the Fool card, in the right upper corner, we have the Sun, right? And then we have the actual Sun card with the Sun in it, and the gesture of the person and the kid, you know, the person in the Fool card and the kid in the Sun card, to me personally look identical. And also, in my opinion, this is a gesture of a very happy individual. So, happiness from the very beginning, happiness in the future. All right, and I'm really happy for you too, Leo. Congratulations. Leo, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple of more spreads, maybe 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Leo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, this is so interesting, right? Because in the first spread we had the King and the Queen of Wands, and this spread we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So I think you guys are all about making money this week, you know. It probably makes sense because towards the end of the year, this is when things pick up. For most of us, right? Because of the holiday season or because people are trying to wrap things up toward by the end of the year, projects and things like that. So yeah, I think you guys are working. You could be working together on something, right? Or perhaps you're just trying to do the work-life balance thing. You know, one of those popular things, right? The Three of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles, yeah. It's all about work, business, and finances. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, and the Six of Pentacles, it's a card of balance, right? And it's also a card of making money. Because when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is a very positive card. Yeah, it's always money coming in. The Ten of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of a burden. It's a card of something that's tough on us. And yeah, it's not going to be an easy week, but it's just 1 week. And like I said, towards the end of the year, that's when things usually pick up. And you're the King and the Queen of Pentacles, making that money. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Hermit. We have Judgment, clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Hangman, clarified by the Moon. And we also have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Well, the outcome is shrouded in mystery. I'm not just saying that because we've got 2 cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as a card of secrets or something unknown, and both of those 2 cards are on the table, the Moon and the High Priestess. The High Priestess could also be your intuition, right? What I noticed right away after I was done laying down the cards is that we have 5 major arcana cards on the table. 5 of them out of 6 cards. So I know you guys never take anybody back, or so you say. But since we have 5 major arcana cards on the table, perhaps this is a way of the universe to at least suggest not to brush this person off to the side right away, but you know, think about it. Okay, and speaking of thinking, they did think about it a lot before they reached out to you, right? Or before they will be reaching out to you. The Hermit, the first card that came out, you could be dealing with a Virgo, but the Hermit is a card of somebody who's thinking. You know, it's a card of somebody who is doing soul searching, somebody who goes in isolation to think things through, right? And when they came out on the other side of that thought process, they figured they need to express their love to you again. Right, the Knight of Cups, clarifying Judgment. It's all about love. It's the most romantic night out of all 4 nights. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. by the way. But yeah, they do love you. Judgment, that the Knight of Cups is clarifying, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And then we have all the mysterious cards remaining, right? The Hangman, the Moon, and the High Priestess. The Hangman is a card of stagnation. It's a card of nothing happening. It's also, so yeah, you will be taking your time to think. So they thought about it, now you may take your turn to think it through, right? At the same time, the Hangman is a card of sacrifice. Perhaps this person is prepared to sacrifice a lot, so you could take him back, right? And the Moon clarifying the Hangman could be a Pisces you're dealing with, but again, the Moon is a card of like mystery. It's also a card of fear, to be fair, right? So perhaps there's just all kinds of mysterious things going on with those cards. That's the way I feel. Mystery, okay? So it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. But again, with so many major arcana cards on the table, just give it a thought. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo. This week we have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Sun. We have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Cups. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Wow, that's one interesting spread, Leo. You are considering leaving your existing company and going working for someone else. And the way the cards are presenting it is that perhaps your existing employer is not going to be happy because you're planning this. You're planning to sneak out. Okay, perhaps your existing employer is counting on you. Perhaps they hope that you'll stick around at least until the end of the year to help finish with all the projects, and perhaps they do count on you. But you're like, no, this new place is offering so much more. I'm not saying you're going to do this, but I think you will consider this week. Okay, the Seven of Swords, the first card that came out. To be honest with you, it's not a very positive card, but in this case, this is you thinking of escaping, sneaking out, running away secretly. Perhaps there is an offer on the table, right? But yeah, the Seven of Swords, this is you running away. And the Two of Pentacles clarifying it, this is you considering doing that. Right, the Knight of Wands clarified by the Sun in the middle, that's you. The Sun is your major arcana card, and the Knight of Wands, this is a fire sign indicator. So that's you getting ready to do that, getting ready to escape, to make your move, right? And the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, this is again you thinking of walking away. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, right? And that card often plays out as a card of work, business, and finances. Just a workplace environment or business place environment. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is a start of a new cycle. When you do depart, when you start this new job, obviously it is a start of a new cycle for you. So yeah, it's a bit dishonest, Leo, but I'm not calling you out. I personally believe that we have the right to pursue happiness. I personally believe that if we are really good at what we do, we should get compensated accordingly, and perhaps that's what you're doing. Perhaps this new workplace offered you a lot more than what you currently make, and you're thinking of making that move. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Leo. We have the Five of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Swords clarified by Justice. And we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Libra or any zodiac sign, as a matter of fact. What you're not expecting is somebody wanting to bury the hatchet with you, reconnect with you, and it could be anybody. You know, it could, but you definitely had a major fallout with this person. You're not speaking with them right now, right? And yeah, the Five of Swords, the first card that came out, this is what happened between the two of you. This is a card of a major fight. This is a card of when people slam the door on the way out. This is a card of major confrontation, right? And the Page of Cups, clarifying it, is an apology. The Justice card right next to the deck could also be a major apology. This is somebody trying to make things right with you, perhaps even compensate you, right? Pay you back or what have you. The Ten of Wands in the middle is a card of a burden, so I think it's been taken a toll on this person whom you had this fallout with. And they're coming back and they'll speak their truth. The Ace of Swords, clarified by that Justice, could be a Libra after all, because you see Justice is holding up a sword in one of the hands. And that's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation. It's the Ace of Truth. Right? Temperance on the bottom of the deck could be Sagittarius you're dealing with, or Temperance is all about healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, or reestablishing this connection, whatever the nature of this connection was. What you're going to do is going to be up to you, Leo, but I think this person really wants you back in their life. And with the Ace of Swords, they're going to be very determined to get you back into their life. All right? So it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. And that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week.